Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. I'm in the craft camper having a sneezing fit right before I'm going to go live. I kept sneezing. How are all of you? I've got my coffee and of course I have my chat because I never shut up, right? All right, let's see who all's in here. As you're hopping on, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Even if I already know, it's always nice to know where you're at. Oh, my nose. Oh, my gosh. Something is bothering me. I don't know what it is. Hello, Nikita. How are you? Good evening to you. And we have Cheri. Is it Cheri or Shari? I think it's probably Cheri. That's what I think. Good storms are over. That's good. That's good. We have some rain coming our way, but I don't think storms. I know, I have to say, I got lots of messages because like Kalamazoo got hit with tornadoes and you guys are so sweet. Several of you reached out and they're like, I hope you're okay the other day when we had storms come through. But I have to tell you, the lake, since we are so close to the lake, it really does help us. Like every place inland gets like really bad. We sometimes get really bad wind, but generally the storms kind of like skirt us just a little bit because we're so close. But thank you all for whoever reached out to me. You know who you are. I appreciate you. That was very sweet. Oh, my nose, guys. Cheryl, hello. How are you? Kim Matheson, watching from Poughkeepsie, New York. I got another knitting machine. Mine broke. Oh, Kim, I hear ya, guys. I'll talk about it here in a minute. I'm gonna actually write this down because I want to talk about a few things. And I had a question from somebody over on YouTube that kind of pertains to that. So let me kind of blow my nose a little bit because it's kind of being a problem. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just over here blowing my nose on live. That's what I like to do. You know, I was looking at myself and I see these earrings here. They kind of look like dog bones, I realize, but they're actually skeins of yarn. And then it says handmade with love on the little things. These were sent to me by a crafty friend of mine in Indiana, and my daughter made their little charms. She made earrings for me out of them, but they're so cute. But I'm looking at them like they kind of look like dog bones. So they're not dog bones. They're skeins of yarn. In case you were wondering, because you're like, why does she have dog bone earrings? And that's another thing I'll talk about here in just a moment. You guys are like, I know you're on the edge of your seat. You want to hear my stories. No, you probably don't. You're probably like, well, she's going to babble about stuff that doesn't matter, right? How do you like your new one, Kim? Shari asked. How do you like your new one? Well, yeah, Kim, tell us, how do you like it? Which one did you get? The Central 48? Hello, Rachel Gray. How are you? You're looking good today. So is everybody else, by the way. Let's see. Oh, we have the Arringtons are in the house. We have Bill and Joyce Arrington. Hello, how are you? My Bridgerton family. You know what? Is the new one out yet? Any Bridgerton fans in here? Because I need to watch the new season because it is coming out, correct? Right. I think so. Or is that like a false thing? Because I was excited about Queen's Gambit, and then I found out that was just like, Facebook foolery and not even real. And I felt stupid because I fell for it. Hello, Deb Carroll. Rainy, stormy day here in Central Ohio. I think we're going to get your rainy, stormy stuff here. I don't think it's coming up from the south, though. Maybe it's coming. It usually comes from the west, across the lake. But you guys are getting hit. I think we're going to get some of that, too. It's still pretty nice. It's a little chilly in the craft camper. Got my CranKnitter sweatshirt on. Yeah. Molly, hello to you. How are you, my friend? We have Cheryl Velez. Thank you for sharing the goodie stuff. And your hair looks so good. It looked so good. You did so good. I love that plaid yarn from Ice. I'm so excited when I get to send stuff out like that. It's fun. It's fun. I really do enjoy it. Hello, Megan. How are you doing? We have Karen Dunlap in North Dakota. We have Sue Dial. Hello, Sue. And Sandy's here, of course. Thank you, Sandy, for being here. I appreciate you. She saw my sneezing fit before because she gets to see. She's like in the special seat. She gets to see what's going on. We have Carrie May. Nairo is here. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We have Barb LaFond is here. Hello, Barb. How are you? And we have Christina. And we have what is this? What is this? Christina Carl. Good afternoon to you. Must be. Oh, it is afternoon. I keep saying morning. It's not morning. It feels like morning to me still. We have someone watching from Romania. Fixery, Sylvania, in Romania. That's awesome. Margot Lee, how are you, my friend? Everything is good today. It's been a busy day. My son got his plates for his truck and his insurance stuff all taken care of. So he's all independent and now he can just leave whenever he wants, which actually is a good thing because then I don't have to drive in places anymore, which is so nice. So nice. Hello, Anne. How are you? Dorothy Crocker's here from Southeast Texas. And we have the Beanie Babe. Hello, Debbie. How are you? And Narelle is here. Hello. Let's see. Is it Cheri? We had a severe series of storms when it said it was a tornado. Hasn't been confirmed on the road behind. Oh, that's scary. I'm glad you're safe. I hope all of your stuff is safe. I watched the Kalamazoo tornado thing come through. That's scary. That's a little scary. Not gonna lie. Tornadoes are scary. Yeah, but thank you. I hope. You know, I like a good thunderstorm, but I don't like the muddy rain. And I don't know. In the spring when all of the stuff happens, I don't know. It's a little freaky. You know, we need rain for like the growing and all the green. Can you see everything's turning green? But I don't like all that stormy stuff. I don't really like it. Plus when you're in the trees, it was a little frightening. My one son is like afraid that the trees are going to fall in the house. And I get it. I mean, there could be some that could do that. And that's a little frightening. Not going to lie. So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope all of you. Hello, Shauna Morgan. How are you? Southpaw Fiber Arts. How are you doing? I saw that there is something. I saw a little notification from your Etsy shop. I'm so excited. And you didn't tell me. I guess maybe you did mention something, but I don't know. I'm excited. It's like Christmas is coming. Elise Harris, thank you for being here. Oh, Rachel says, Shauna, not Morgan, not until June. What's not until June? What did I say? I'm losing my mind already. I don't even know. I don't know. Rachel loves Bridgerton. I do. It is coming out. Okay. So I'm not losing my mind. It's really coming. Oh, not until June. Shauna. Okay. I get it. Woohoo. All of them connected. Did you see that? All the synopses said like, yeah, I know what you're thinking now. And I understand. Yeah. Okay. So I have to wait till June. Well, that's not that far away. And then that's like crochet time because they're going to watch some Bridgerton and do some crochet, right? Do you guys all watch? But the only thing is, it depends on what I'm doing. I could do my temperature blanket because I don't have to think about it. But if I have to do anything where I have to think or count, I'm totally screwed. I can't watch TV. I can let it like be on in the background, but if I have to concentrate, it has to be something I don't really need to watch. And that's something I definitely want to watch. I love it. I don't know why. I have to tell you though, the first time I watched it, there was like sex in the first, like, I don't know. I have a thing with if there's some naked hanky panky going on within the first 5 minutes, I usually won't watch it. Because I'm like, I think that's a cheap get and I don't like it. And I believe in the first episode, there was some naked hanky panky that happened pretty quickly. And I'm like, I'm not watching this. This is dumb. I don't need me to have like that, you know, but then somebody said, you need to try, just get through it. Just get through it. And you're like, oh, and then I couldn't shut the stupid thing off. Like I watched every single episode. I'm not even joking. I like totally binged it. Yeah. Yep. Yes. And I think that's the first thing. I hadn't really watched any television. I have to tell you guys, when I was like so uber focused on my health, which was before my mom passed. Now I've kind of went, I'm trying to be, but I didn't watch any TV, like zero. Like I wouldn't take the time. Maybe one show or two shows a week. And I remember like I was trying to help some other people that were having kind of the same issues I were and wanted to focus on their health. And I'm like, just do it. What's the problem? And now I'm like between the crafting and the TV watching, and I understand you got to pick and choose, right? So that was kind of like my first binge, and then it was all downhill from there. I'm like, you know, I have these shows that I binge that, anyway, I'm kind of babbling. All right. So I have a couple things I want to talk about. First off, y'all need to get in the new CranKnit network. You should have got if you're on my email list at all, like for anything, I sent one out yesterday to like 500 and some people, because that's how many people I have on my email list now. Make sure you get in, because Wendy donated this Centro 48, and I'll be giving that away at 3 o'clock today. So you have to be in there, and I'll probably pull the membership list probably about 15 to 20 minutes. So about 2:45, 2:42, 2:45, because I have to get, for me to get, it's different. I won't be doing StreamYard in there. I'll be live in the CranKnit network, and it's on the Circle platform. But I will be live inside our new network giving that away. And it's just like a Zoom kind of, but I won't have the StreamYardy fun stuff like where you guys, like when I give something away and the name pops up. I have a different way that I'm going to be doing it. So I have to download the member list. So you have to make sure that you are signed up and in there no later than probably 2:40. So I'm giving you time if you're not signed up so that you can win this. And I'm also giving away with that. I'm giving away, one of Molly's Golden Arm Creations, one of her, like the H&H starter set kind of thing that she does. I can't talk. I'm going to give away one of those. And I have one more, and some palm buttons from Southpaw Fiber Arts. And I have one more of her, I don't have it right here, but one of her Fair Isle tools. So I'm going to be giving that away in that group. And I may throw in a little bit of yarn too. And it doesn't matter where you're located. I'm going to get it to you no matter what it costs. You could win it. It's just like a congratulations thing for the new group. And I think we have over 200 people in there now. I believe so. And I understand. So I've had some people that are like, I don't want another thing. I get it. But I will say it's been a lot nicer for me to be able to follow along. I don't know. There's been a few little quirky things that I could, whatever. But yes, make sure you're in there, because at 3 o'clock today, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be live in the network, live. And I don't know if it pops up in the feed. Like, I think you might have to go to, for all of you, I think you'll get a notification if you're in the group. But I think you might have to go to Crafty Events, and then you'll see it in there, and then you can join it. There's like on the one side, the join. And I don't know what it looks like on, let me look here. I've got it pulled up here on my phone right now, or I thought I did, but I don't. I've had a couple, I had an exciting yesterday. I will tell you about that in a moment. I will tell you, it took me a hot second on the app to figure out at the top, it says feed and spaces and members. And if you click spaces, and I know you can't see this, you can't see it at all. If you click the spaces button, then you can see all the stuff on the left-hand side, and there's Crafty Events. And that's what you click. And then you can click into it that way. And it has the giveaway. And like right now I'm live, and I don't think it's not like into the feed, but you can click the link like there. Okay. You'll understand. You'll get it. You'll figure it out. I promise you. Or you might not. I don't know. Hopefully you will. But you don't have to be present to win. And I will tell you, when I do a live within Circle, I can only have 100 people live. So I don't know what message you'll get if we have over that. I doubt we will. But if we do, don't be alarmed. You can still win. You don't have to be in there to win. I will notify you if you're not present and you win. I will notify you. I promise. Okay. And then for any of you who wanted to be excluded of my core people that are helping me out, if I should pull up your name, I will just draw again, because I have a list of you. Okay. So I want to talk about a couple things, and then I'll go through and give a few more shout outs, like Tina Fletcher. Oh, Tina, I believe your package was delivered. I think it was. So hopefully you got that. I'm hoping you did, because it showed that it was delivered. So hopefully it was. Karen says, I finally got my Addy 22. It definitely knits smoother than either of the Centro 22s I had. Yes, Addies are nice. Addies are nice. I wish I could talk about some other things. There's some stuff that I can't talk about that I want to share about that, but I can't about the Centro 22s, but I'll talk about it later. Can't talk about it now. Okay. How long, Linda over on YouTube asked, how long do the knitting machines last? And I want to talk about this because, as you all know, if you were watching on Monday when I was doing the Cranking for Community, I had issues with this Color Theory yarn that if you watch on my Will It Crank, if you didn't go and watch those, just watch them, put them on in the background while you're doing stuff, because it helps the channel. And that's awesome on YouTube. Please do that. But anyways, I used this Color Theory yarn on my Centro 48, and it was awesome. It did amazing, right? And then, so I'm like, oh, I'll use my Z machine on Monday, and I'll make another hat with my leftover yarn that Lion Brand sent me. Thank you, Lion Brand. And and do it because I love this yarn. And then you all saw what a shit show that was, right? I drop stitches, I tuck stitches, and I'm like, oh, and I knew that my feeders were wearing out and on both machines, but my Central 48 feeder is actually in was in worse shape than my Z machine. So while we were all talking on that live, someone sent me, I think it was Wendy, sent me the link to the feeder replacements, and I ordered them right afterwards. So I ordered the feeder replacements. So now on my Z machine, and I'll show you, because the replacements, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The replacements are the pink. So I have and I was using this when I was testing, I was using this tension guide. So I have all these different colors. I have the purple and the pink, but I went ahead and ordered those and replaced it on this one, on my Z machine, and my Central 48. Those, I think it was like $7.99, and I have Prime, so it was free shipping, I believe. Hold on, make sure that's on there. Okay, so I did that, right? And I cleaned both the machines up. I didn't pull them. I just used canned air, and I used my little 3-in-1 lube and did the gears. I did mess with my Z machine and try to get my counter. It does not line up for whatever reason. The counter works, but the lineup isn't right. So whatever, it's fine because I have that extra add-on counter. But anyways, you can see my Central 48 back there. That's the one I use most of the time for all my Willet cranks, because usually it's the pickiest machine I have. So I always feel like if I use that Central 48 and I have an issue with yarn, you're going to have an issue too, most likely with your machines. All machines are different, but most likely. But if I can get it to go through on the Central 48, the yarn, then generally I'm like, it's a good to go. If I have no problems, I'm like giving you all the thumbs up, giving you all the 5s. I think I gave this yarn all 5s because I loved it so much, and I do. But then Monday happened, right? So anyway, I thought I'm going to test this again with the new feeder on my Z machine, and on my Central 48 again. I'm going to do it again on the 48, see if it still does a great job like it did on my Willet crank. And it did. It's like effortless. It goes through so nicely. So then I tried it on my Z machine again with the new feeder. That machine doesn't like it. So that is just the story of everybody's machine is different. So I can tell you, and I hate that, guys. I hate that I can't for certain say, go buy this yarn and 100% it's going to work. I have 2 machines here. That usually is the pickier one, the Central 48, and my Z machine usually is better. But for whatever reason, the Z machine does not prefer this yarn, but my Central 48 thinks it's amazing. So I don't know. That's frustrating to me. But Linda asked, how long do the knitting machines last? So they're toys, right? And I really can't tell you it's going to last you this long. I can't really tell you because it depends on so many things. It depends on what kind of yarn you're putting through it. If you're putting through a thicker yarn more frequently than someone who's using like a DK weight, I think you're going to wear your machine out quicker. I think it just depends. It depends on how much you use it. Like I said, it depends on I think it also depends on how it's mounted, how it's now mounted. But I will tell you, let me show you something else. You all know that I haven't had this one for that long, but I have used it a lot. When I was cleaning it, I realized it's broken right here. Like it doesn't hurt anything. But I think this housing might slip a little bit. So this is one of the same places that my first Centro broke, my Centro 48. So I don't know. I don't know how long they last. The cheaper toys don't last as long. If you get an Addy machine, I think it's going to last way longer, but I like these machines. So for me, doing what I do, I will always have one of these along with my Addy. If that means I have to buy one every 6 months, I probably will do that for what I'm doing. But I understand for those of you who don't want to, just consider that there's toys. So they're not, and they're all plastic. And as you know, the feeder, like it wears. The plastic stuff wears. So I don't have an answer. And that's not what I like. I like to always have an answer for you. But Linda, I don't have an answer. Just know that some people have them and they've had them for a very long time and not had any issues. And other people get them, and within a couple months, they find that they're needing a new one. So it just depends on each of the machines and each of the people. Now, something I did find out that I can't really disclose all of right now. Something that I've been working on behind the scenes, but I did find out that there are rip-off machines, meaning that even the Centros have dupes. So I did find that out. So there is the possibility that that you could get a machine and it could be a dupe. So that could add to the quality of the machine, whether it's good or whether it's bad too. So so that's just something to consider when you're like thinking about what to buy and what you want. In the whole realm of the crafting world, really, and I don't want to say that these are super inexpensive, because 50, 60, 70 bucks is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But considering like what it costs to get into other things, you know, it's a little less of an investment. But the Addies right now, the Addies are like what, like under $200. And when I bought mine, it was $250. So for those of you that are just getting into it and you want to buy a machine, but if you really like it, I'm going to tell you, probably get a 48 too. So I'd still tell you to start with 48, even if they don't last as long, just because of sizing. But anyway, okay. So Linda, I don't know if I helped you with your question, but anyways, I wanted to talk about that. And the feeders, I did a video. I haven't put it together, haven't edited it. It's not hard though. I think somebody said you just unscrew it. That's all you have to do. But for those of you who have never had your machine apart, if you want to replace the feeder, I'll get that video edited and get it up so you can kind of see if that's something you even want to mess with. But it's not, honestly, in all of the things that you could do, it's easier than replacing even a needle. So it's super, super simple. I think it's worth it. If you have a feeder that's going out, I think it's worth the $8 to do it instead of replacing the whole machine. That's just my little, like, I'm going to say 10 cents. So, all right. I do have a few more things, but I want to look at the comments. Let's see. Barb says it's nice and sunny there today. Barb's rubbing it in. Have a bunch of veggie seedlings out on the deck. Oh, see, I would like to have a garden. We don't have enough sunlight for one, though. I can only probably grow mushrooms. Once the trees all fill in, it's so dark we can't even. I tried tomato plants on the deck and moving them around into the light. We did manage to get some green beans on the deck where we'd move them around into the sun. But I don't have enough sunlight to grow anything, which is all right. I'll take it. Linda Klausnitzer just purchased one of those pillows. Oh, the Volari pillow. Yeah, I don't have it out here. I have it inside because that's where I do most of my crochet, is in the bedroom. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It does help. And I know that my posture sucks. So it just kind of is nice. I think the thing I like about it most is it kind of pushes me back a little bit, but having something to rest my arms on, because that's the thing, like in here is where I have the most trouble. So yay, I'm glad that you got one. I hope that you like. You'll have to let me know, Linda. Let me know what you think of it. Let's see. Stormy. Good afternoon to you, Stormy. Nikita says Tuesday afternoon application interview for a new job. Oh, that's exciting, Nikita. Oh, I'll be praying that it goes well for you. Yay. Let's see. Muriel. I'll try to stay live for a little bit. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Sarah says, popping in to say hi. Hi, Sarah Randall. How are you? Hello on the replay. You probably are already out of here, but yeah, say hi on the replay. Yeah, Wendy, I'm praying for you today, my friend. I thought you weren't going to be on here. 12:12. So that was a little bit ago, about 12 minutes. If you're on here, I'm thinking about you. And thank you so much for the machine, guys. Everybody thank Wendy. Say thank you, Wendy. Yeah, Cheryl, isn't the starter set? It's so sweet. It's very well done. Very well made. Yeah, so if you guys are considering and you need tags and you need a special set, like you're wanting to make a special unique gift and you want to tag it specifically for that person, the fact that Molly is doing those one-off customs, I think is a fabulous thing. But she'll also make, if you want any of your tags, like I have the hoop and home tags, if you want something like that with the little what's it called? A Chicago screw. She has all of those. So you have to make sure to go to Golden Arm Creations and get that from Molly, because she's awesome. Hello, Jennifer Busby. How are you? Oh, Dorothy says, oh, good, Dorothy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for being in there, and thank you for helping and all that you do. I appreciate it. I like it as well. I like it as well. I got to tell you, Megan, you are crocheting storm. It's so cute. The fried egg thing is just adorable. Adorable. I love it. I love the whole idea of crocheted food, by the way. Very cute. Very cute. Yeah. Oh, what's the app? The app is you just go into the app store. If you look, Megan, if you're on the computer version of the CranKnit Network, if you look in the left hand like column where it has like the listing of the crank, what is it called? Crafty conversations, the crafty events, that kind of stuff. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see the iOS app or the Android app. You can get it there and download it, or you can go to the App Store and download the Circle app and just log in with your CranKnit Network credentials, and you can have the app on your phone, or you can do it web-based as well. And I would say I prefer the web-based, but the app is so nice to have. It's so nice to have that where it's not. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Was New York? Oh yeah, Paula, you can share everything. You can share all the stuff you're doing. Any crafty stuff you got going on. We'd love to see it. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have you in there and have you sharing your hats in the wearables section so that that would be such an inspiration because you're doing so many and it's so inspiring. I know I can't be the only one who goes, and when you see other people making stuff, it inspires you. It inspires you. So yeah, and all that you do, Paula, yeah, we'd love to see all of that in there. Absolutely. Hello, Leah. How are you? So Yarn Crafty. Ages since I've been able to attend anything. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you are well. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, did you? Okay, Tina, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I missed that. Where can I get the counter you added to your machines? Lori, I got it on Amazon, but you can also get it. I want to say it's Dopamine. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, but if you look up, it's the purple one. I want to say Dopamine. I know that sounds. I don't think it's Dopamine. But you can get it. I know you can get it on Amazon, but you cannot get it. I don't think you can get the add-on if you have the Centro 22. You have to get that from their site. I'm looking here really quick. And the gentleman that runs this is a super nice guy because we went back and forth. Yeah, I think it's Dopamine. Dopamine innovations.com. And you can get the row counters, and they fit the 40, the 48, and the 22. Oh, look at that. Look at you. Sandy, you are awesome. So there is their website, or I think you can search it up on Amazon and get it on Amazon as well. So he sells it both on his website and also on Amazon. I really like it. It was easy to install. I will tell you something that I did. They send super glue with it. But if you can see my little fairy lights that are all around the top of the camper, I had a bunch of the little command strip things left from those little tiny command strips. And I used a command strip to put it on my machine so that if my machine tanks, I can just remove this and I can pop the little magnet off wherever my magnet is. Where's my magnet? Over here. I did glue that on, but to glue that on, I didn't use super glue. I used this 3-in-1 glue. This reminds me of hot glue, but it's not hot, but it reminds me of that. But it secured it really well. And that way I'm not using super glue and it'll still come off if I would want to put it on another machine. So that's what I did. I used a command strip and it's on there really good. So that's an idea for you. But I really do like it. And I like where it's at. It took me a little bit to get used to that because I was used to looking at the other counter. And I still do on my other machines. But yeah. Yes. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Hello, Kathy Ferguson. How are you? Let's see. Kim says, love the colors of that yarn that you have when you were doing the granny squares. Which one was that? I don't know. Kathy Williams says, a little late here, rainy, gloomy in Tennessee. That's good day to craft then, right? It's a good day to craft. Okay, so a couple things. I have to tell you guys what happened to me yesterday. Oh, we got a package. Wonder what that is. Is that Southpaw Fiber Arts? I wonder if that's what that is. I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, that'll be exciting. That's not a normal mail delivery person. She would have waved to me if it was. I don't know if she can see me in here. But anyways, yesterday. Okay, I have this great big ginormous dog, right? Y'all know, well, maybe you don't, but I have a Great Dane. Great big dog. And she's a big baby, but she's a reactive dog, meaning that if she gets a little nervous, she'll bark like rah, 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 and she sounds really scary because she's really big, but she's a sweetheart. She just has a tendency to be reactive. And then in the winter time, there's not a lot of people. Yeah, Sandy says go get it. I might have to go get it. If there's not a lot of people, so she gets used to like us walking and there's nobody. So then when there's somebody, it sometimes is a little frightening to that person because she'll bark at them, especially if they don't pay attention to her. But I just kind of keep her going, right? Well, we didn't have an issue with the person yesterday. We had an issue with another dog. And so I was walking and I saw that this dog, smallish dog, some kind of I think it was a mutt. It was like little bigger than little taller than a corgi, but about that kind of size. And then my big, huge Great Dane that she probably weighs now, I'd guess around 125, 130. So she's big. So my first instinct was I should probably just turn around and go back because I don't know how this dog's going to be with her. And it was loose. And we have a leash rule in the association, which people don't follow, which drives me freaking crazy, by the way. Because you never know. We have, there's coyotes, there's all kinds of things. If you care about your animal, at least pay attention to where they're at, right? So this dog's loose. There's no people to be seen anywhere. But I'm helping a lady that lives down by the lake. She's away and I'm feeding her. She has stray cats and I'm going and feeding her cats. So I knew that I need to go get that done. So I'm like, I'm going to try to walk past them. I think it'll be okay if I get in between, like make sure that I'm standing on the other side of Midge. And so that this dog will leave her be and there won't be an issue. And I knew she'd kind of pull, but whatever. By the time I got around her, this stinking little effing dog came over and ran right over, and no tail wagging, by the way. But so I thought, well, they'll probably just sniff and that'll be it. And then Midget kind of tilted her head and she growled at it. And so she kind of, got the sense that this dog was, dominant, probably. That's what I'm guessing. And before I knew it, that little effing thing attacked her face, like full on lunged at her and is all in her face. And there I am with this ginormous, 120 pound plus dog trying to get her off this little dog, which I knew that little dog might tear her up, but it's not gonna kill her. But Midget, one swift blow and that little dog is gone, right? Oh my gosh, guys, scary as shit. Like, I was able to manage to get her, back her up, and that little fucker kept coming after us. And luckily it didn't hurt me. And then I thought I was mad at her because I just wish she would have been more docile, but I think that dog showed dominance and it wasn't good. So, and then I realized, like, I'm yelling at that dog to go away and I'm trying to get her turned around and she's all like, whoa, in her own head. And I look down and there's blood everywhere, like everywhere. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm like looking at her and then her nose, like there's blood just like running out of her nose. I thought somebody was coming in. There was blood just running out of her nose. And then I'm trying to like get her to look at me and I'm freaking out because I'm like, holy, she's hurt. And she did have like, she like a scrape on her nose, but she was having a nosebleed, like a full on nosebleed. And I think the impact of everything that happened and her being so that was my yesterday morning. So then I had this long talk with my daughter, Shelby. I think that I'm going to probably muzzle her from now on. Not that she even hurt this dog. She didn't. That dog hurt her. But people are so scared of big dogs. And I think that way, if a little dog comes up, it might try to get after her, but there's no way she can hurt it. Cause that's my fear, is that people will freak, and it was that dog that was aggressive. So just a little FYI, if you live in an association, keep your dog on a leash. Cause you never know, like you don't know. And I'm so like, I was smart enough to not get in the middle of it because I knew I would get bit, but I was able to get them separated. But oh boy, scared the living bejeebers out of me. And she's fine. And I went down to try to find, because I think I might know where it lived. the dog was gone. I don't know where the dog lives. So yeah, I probably should go knocking on doors because they need to know. But the that little dog kept coming and like, are you stupid? This little dog was so dumb because my dog is so big. So that happened yesterday, and that was not a good time. I was in kind of a yucky mood all the rest of the day because I was like, I was worried about her. She was fine though. She's fine. It's all good, but just one of those instances where I don't know. So now, like, I normally walk with her all the time, and now I'm like, now she's gonna freak out. I'm worried that she's going to have an issue whenever there's a loose dog because now this situation has happened, and Great Danes are usually kind of skittish. They're a little scared a lot of times of their own shadow sometimes. And she's been pretty good about that. I mean, she was afraid of the garbage can for a while. And it took me a while to get her used to the garbage can so that she wouldn't like run sideways like a silly horse whenever the garbage. So there's little, dogs can be weird, but she's big. So it's a little bit, you have to be more mindful. So now I'm concerned that whenever there's a loose dog, she's going to have her hackles up because she doesn't know if it's going to attack her or not, So I don't know. So that was my yesterday. So I don't know if y'all have ever experienced anything like that, but it was not a fun time. It was not. Okay, let me see who else is here. Oliver, Denise, I want to see you make a head wrap. I have not, aside from one, I have not made like any. I think I've made two. Like a twisted head wrap. And I did share in the CranKnit network the video that I used when I made them, because I liked that like, the way that this person did it. So you should check that out. I don't remember their name, but I did share it in the resources section. And I know Wendy has worked really hard at sharing a bunch of stuff in our resources section. And thank you, Wendy, for doing that. I really appreciate that. So you'll have to get in there and check that out. But I generally don't make them because one, I don't wear them, and two, I suppose I could give those away. That would be, something. But when I donate for the shelters, I think just a full hat is better probably. So that's why I haven't done it. But it's not that I am not interested. It's just that it's, you know how that goes. Rachel says, how do you like the Volare pillow? Mine just arrived a few days ago and haven't opened the box yet. I will tell you, for anybody that gets one, because the gentleman, one of the co-owners, we went back and forth when I got mine. I put my pillow part, depending on which one you get, but I put it in the dryer for quite a while to fluff it really well. The other thing was my box, like, it's vacuum sealed and my box had popped open. And because of that, y'all have to see, not this week, but I'm not doing a giveaway today on the live, but next week, I think I might do another giveaway in the CranKnit network, and you'll have to see what it is. And it's something very fun. So yeah. So that's all I'll say. But yeah, make sure you fluff it. Cause there's a little card that comes in and you can do the QR code, I think, that tells you how to do it. I didn't do any of that because he told me what to do. You can leave it out and it'll fluff, but I put mine in the dryer. And that seemed to work really well. Brenda, I'm in the group right now. Group, right? I believe so. Brenda, here. Actually, Brenda, I can tell you if you're in the group because I can go to the members section and search for you. And it is so nice, guys. I started scrolling the other day, lurking a bit and looking at all. I don't see you in here, Brenda. If you put it in under, let me make sure I spelled your name wrong. You're probably in the Facebook group, I would assume, but in the CranKnit network group, there is a link that is pinned in the CranKnit network group, or the there's a link that is pinned in the Facebook group for getting into the CranKnit network. But what you can do is if you go to hoopandhome.com and just click on the CranKnit network, it'll take you to the page to get the invite. So that's for any of you that need to get in there. If you're not in there yet, and I haven't advertised this like technically on my Facebook page or like a post because I kind of wanted it just to be the people like that watch or that are in the group, or at first before I start letting the masses know. I thought I would kind of let it be a slow build, if that makes sense. But if you go to hoopandhome.com and click on CranKnit network, in the heading, in the title, in the, what's it called? I don't know. I can't think. My brain is not working. you know, one of those links. Just look for CranKnit Network on Hoop and Home. If you're on your phone, you need to click the little hamburger sandwich, the three little lines, and you can find CranKnit Network. Or if you're on your laptop or your desktop, you'll see it. And then you just fill that out. You get an email link sent to you, an invite, and it takes just a few minutes for that to happen. And then you have to fill that out to get into the network. It's just to help, like, you know, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Sandy. Yeah, there's another one, but not her. Yeah, so it just takes a little bit to get you in there. And it's a way to kind of safeguard from a lot of the fray that could possibly end up in the group. And I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I want to make sure. So you'll have to maybe check that out, Brenda, and get in there if you can. Yes, Dorothy Crocker, the app is Circle. Break from embroidery samples, picking up some lunch. I'm hungry. Anybody else hungry? And her tags, Nairo has these awesome tags, guys. And I don't know, are you going to be selling those? I think you are, right? Or are you doing them for a special project? I don't know. They're really cool though. It says Muriel says, I think I'm going to buy weight. Which one can you advise me? Buy. I'm not sure. You're going to buy weight. Like buy a machine or buy weights? Are you talking about like, because I have, if you guys have seen, I don't think you're talking about these. I don't think so, but these weights, is that what you're talking about? I got these on Amazon. They're in my Amazon affiliate shop. And I have to tell you, I want to disclose right now because I got a thing from Amazon and I think that they're cracking down on the whole affiliate thing. If you shop in my affiliate shop on Amazon, so if you go to the supplies tab on my website, if you go to the Lion Brand Yarn link on my website, let's see, if you use my link for the Volari pillow, all of those I'm an affiliate for. So I do get a very small commission. Is itty bitty, but just so you know, I want you all to know that that's helping support the channel, but it's not a lot. It's very, very small, but it does help. So use those links if you can. But I'm not sure, Muriel. I'm not sure. If you're talking about the machines, let's see what Karen has to say. I agree that I will likely invest in an Addy 46 sometime this year, but that I will also always, yes, that's Karen. I agree with you a whole 100%. If you, if it's something that you can do, I think eventually it's kind of like having like, you know, I don't know, crochet hooks aren't like, that's not a thing. What do I want to compare it to? Like getting all the tools, you know, these are just all the tools. Like the Addy is a tool, the Centro is a tool. Some people don't like the Centros. Like they're like, these are pieces of garbage and I wouldn't use them, but I like them. And if you saw on Monday when I had to like fix all of my stitches because I kept tucking and dropping, it's easier to do that on the Centro, hands down, than it is the Addy. Maybe some of you are super skilled on the Addy at fixing tucks and drops. Generally, I don't have as many, but when I do, I usually just redo it because I don't like fighting with the feeder. But I will say they each have their benefits because like what I just had to do, replacing the feeders on the Centro and the Z machine, you wouldn't have to do that on the Addy. I suppose over time it could happen, but I don't think it's going to wear the same that those feeders will because it's completely different. So yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I thought. Bridgerton starts next Thursday, May 16th. Okay, so I don't have to wait till June. Well, I'm excited. It should be Carrie May. It should just be, let me see. Let me tell you. It looks like the C and it says circle underneath, but let me look in the app store. What time is it? It's like 12:44. I think I might go run and see if that package. Shauna, is that my package? Is there a package? Can I open it up? It might be a package. Hold on. Let me look for the app store. I have so many apps, guys. I have to search because I have too many. Let me see what it says. Circle. Because I think it's just circle, but it says circle communities is what you want. Circle communities. It's the blue C. And I know you can't see that. It's the blue C. Circle communities. Because there's like circle parental controls and there's, I don't know, some other stuff that shows up. And Target. I don't have the Target app because I don't shop at Target very often. I like Target. But yeah, there's a bunch of circle apps, isn't there? You want circle communities. That's what you want. It's by Circle Co. Inc. Circle Co. Inc. All right. Let's see. Ooh, Lisa says, had a storm last night in Arkansas. I hope you are safe, Lisa. Hope you are safe. Let's see. I want to see what Rebecca wrote along stuff here. I got to talk to her. Let's see what's going on with Rebecca. Mentally drained after spending a couple days fretting, hemming junior bridesmaid's dress for a friend's granddaughter. The outer fabric layer was flowy, slippery fabric, and it didn't cooperate and rolled hem foot. Oh, that's sewing stuff. I got to tell you, I was playing with my mother-in-law's sewing machine. I got to take it in and see if we can get it kind of cleaned up a bit, but I am not good at sewing. I need to learn, and I want to. Finished it last night and was thrilled to relax using the Z machine, and you created a hat. Oh, I'm so happy, Rebecca. Yeah, you know what? Projects can be frustrating, right? And sometimes the best part of the project is when you're done. I totally get it. Kathy said you get it faster than at Amazon. Oh, if you go through their website, probably true. I believe it. For the counter, maybe. Let's see. Shauna says it probably is, and you can open it. Oh, good. Okay, guys. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you for a second. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to run and see. I'm going to go run and get that package. So I think I should do that, right? I think I should do that. Okay, let me go run and get it. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there, and then we'll open it together. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Yay! You are right. Woo-hoo! I'm so excited. Looky. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. It's okay if I open it? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and now I'm just getting to the dog stuff. That sounds so scary. I would have been so afraid. I was. Rachel, I was afraid. Maggie says, my sister has 2 great teens and they were both big babies, but they are super. Yes, that's my midget too. Oh, hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying her name. Because I did before. Not on here though. Southpaw Fiber Arts makes me happy. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Yes, I am. Oh, wow. Okay, what do you got in here, guys? What is in here? I want to show. Let's see. I don't know if I can push this back. Well, I'll just hold it up. How about that? It's very nicely packaged. Again, I like me any kind of craft, anything. Paper, box, whatever. I love it. Oop! Until I drop it. Okay. It's all wrappy wrapped. It feels like Christmas. Okay, let's see. All right. I like the box. You know what? I save all of Shauna's boxes because I love them. Okay, does anybody else like hoard boxes? Because you don't want to throw them away. You're like, this is a nice box. I don't want to throw it away. Oh, what in the world? Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Isn't it cool? Oh, it's so cool. It's a wooden box with their logo, their awesome logo. I love it. I love the way it smells. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. It has their tension guide on there, guys. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm going to open it. Oh, this is so good. Oh, and there's a super sweet note. You guys are awesome. Oh, Shauna and Eston. Look at, I got the gummy bears. Oh, this is so cool. Fix it, South Pop. Oh, Frog it. Fix it, Frog it. You flipped the coin. I love that. That is so cute. So there's this coin in here. And it's like, should I fix it or should I frog it? You know what? Next time I'm on a cranking for community and shit goes sideways, we're flipping the coin. And whatever it says, that's what we're going to do. I love that. That is so cute. That is so, so cute. So, so cute. This is gorgeous. Oh, you guys. Okay, so it has compartments and the little Fix-It Frogget was there. And now look at what's in the other compartment. Yay, it's purple. I love it. 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 Oh, yes. Oh, I love it, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And there's one on the other side. There are, oh, yay, a purple one. Yay, for my machine. I'll put it on my Z machine. Yay, I have my blue one. I'll put that over on the other one. Oh, I love it. Thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yay, I'm so glad that I opened it. Oh, I love it. So if you guys don't know what these are, this is the tension guide. If you're just tuning in and this is your first time, I have to tell you, this is the tension guide for any of the like Centro related products that Shauna and her husband Eston make. And this is the ultimate tension guide, the one and only ultimate tension guide. This is for the Addy machines. If you have an Addy, if you have a Centro, and if you're watching this, then you need to go to Shauna's Southpaw Fiber Arts and get these right now. And do you have this little coin on there? Oh my gosh, let me scroll down. Shauna. I can't even believe you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't know if hopefully she's on here. Yes, it is. The new color. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like shiny purple. It's not just purple, but it's shiny. It's like iridescent purple. It's so cool. I love their logo. I don't know. I just think I love this box. I love it so much. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I didn't even see in the top of it. Oh, it's got the Fair Isle tool to keep. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Are you going to make do you have these to sell, Shauna? The coins are going to all repeat order. Going to all repeat orders. That's so cool, Shauna. You guys need to repeat order just to get the stinking coin because I think that is the coolest. Are you going to sell these boxes too to keep all of it? Because I'll tell you what I do. Where is it at? I have, where did I put it? See, I keep my other tension guide in this box, and now I will put it in here because this box. But are you going to sell these? You need to sell these too. Oh no, I love them. It's like all the goodies that they make in one little treasure box. It's just the sweetest. You guys, I am so blessed. You guys knocked my socks off. This is cool, though. Do y'all see that? Like the hinge? I don't know. I'm loving this. I need to order me one of these if you sell them. Like, this would be a nice gift. On my brain, can you tell the wheels are turning? Oh, boy. Okay. Thank you, Shauna. If I could, like, hug and kiss you through the screen, you and your husband, I would do that. This is really, really beautiful, by the way. It's really gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. I'm so glad that you made me go get it. You guys, that is just the coolest. It is so cool. Okay. That like made my day. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. You need to sell it. Okay. Pinch it till, okay. Pinch it. It'll come out. Selling the boxes, not yet. Maybe smaller ones. They take a while to make. I understand. So I feel extra special. Yes, this is cool because it slides in there. See, guys, it like stays in here and you just pinch it and to put it in and take it out. Maybe there we go. See that? It's so cool. I love it. And it all matches. I feel so special. I feel so special. I understand that though, but if you want to sell them, I could buy some because I want to buy some. Oh, I love it. 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 You know, it's one of those things like when you're a kid, you know, that feeling when you're a kid and you go to the store and you see the toy that you like, you're like shopping, you know, and you see the toy that you want and your mom gets it for you. That's what this feels like. And then you go home and you just adore it. You want to stare at it and hold it and think about it and love it. That's the way I feel right now. So that feeling doesn't go away, by the way. It doesn't matter how old you get. It's the same feeling, but it's very special. And I love it. I love it a lot. Oh, guys, you know what? That's pretty something. So if that tells you anything, you need to go shop. Let's see. What is the Z machine? I am new to this. Okay, let me tell you, Kelly. Thank you for that. Sandy, the Z machine is just like the Centro 48, but it comes with purple feeder and a purple. Now, okay, I'm gonna change mine because I was playing around yesterday. I took my blue feeder off. I just knocked it on the floor. I'm gonna put my purple one on this guy. But it's just like the Centro 48. It's just manufactured by, I believe, a different manufacturer. We've all had these conversations. Oh, look at how pretty it is. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, now I can hang that back up. I'm gonna leave it on there. I'll put my blue one. Maybe I'll keep that in my box now. So that's it. It's just a different make. Like the Z, you'll see, hold on. Remove my stuff here. This is full of stuff. But here's the mushroom, and it's the same brand. I don't know if there's any of the 32s like this that are not the Z brand. I do not know how to say that. I just call it a Z machine. But if you see me using the purple and white one, that's what this is. I do have a link to it in I believe I do in my Amazon, in the supplies tab, my Amazon affiliate shop. So that's really, but I'll tell you, I just talked about early on, the Z machine was always kind of like my go-to that I use now. And just like that yarn, sometimes it doesn't like stuff because it didn't like the color theory, and it might be the color of the color theory, whatever. Yeah. And Cheri asked what the tool is in the lid. It's for doing Fair Isle. I don't have anything. It's where like the little V, like a Fair Isle stitch, you have to bring in another color of yarn and you have to twist it. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. I still have not tried it out, guys. It's on my list and it keeps getting pushed down. And just because I haven't, I need to do a Fair Isle hat. I'm thinking as it starts to warm up, I'll do my watermelon hat again, and we'll do it with the seeds. And I'll show y'all. That's what I need to do. So that's what I was thinking. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, Shauna says, we're discussing production time as a concern. Oh, I get that. For the boxes, probably. Is that what you're referring to, Shauna? I just can't even believe that you guys, that is just, yay. I love it. Sorry, I'm yelling at you guys. Kelly says, I have the Addy 46 and 22, and I bought the tensioner from South. I am obsessed with me. Yes, Kelly, isn't the ultimate tension guide? It is amazing. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah, Sandy, thank you for getting me to go get it, because I probably wouldn't have. So I appreciate you. I'm so glad that I went and got it. Sandra says, has anyone made a headband on the mushroom knitting machine? If so, can you share how many rolls or how many rows you should do? Yeah, does anybody have counts? Because I think the 32 is fabulous size, I would think, for doing headbands. But I have not made one, so I don't know a row count. Kelly says, when I posted it, you purchased it. That's good, Kelly. Yes, I'm glad. So if anybody has a row count for Sandra, and I don't know, Sandra, if you're in either the Facebook group or the CranKnit network group, you can always ask that in there, and I'm sure there'll be somebody who's made it and they'll be able to help you. I wish I had the counts, but I don't. Let's see. Cheri says, I remember seeing that tool in action now that you've explained it. Yes, it's a super, if you saw like where I did the reveal of my Knit the Bridge blanket, it's a panel, but it's a blanket, guys. I was thinking last night, I'm laying in bed thinking about my next like blanket that I want to do, and I have some ideas, but I use my Addy 46 and my 22 to do that, because I use the 22. I use both of those size panels to do it. And I wouldn't have been able to be as consistent. It turned out, guys, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but it turned out really, really nice. Very well done. And it was because of the consistency with having that tension guide. The first tube I did not use Shauna's, the Southpaw Fiber Arts Ultimate Tension Guide. But then on all the rest of them, I did. And I was real careful to look at them, and I never went back and looked at my first one. Well, then I went to go lay them all out. And the very first one, The very first one that I did, and I know because I had my little stitch markers, which I'm going to give some of those away. So at some point, I'm making stitch markers for myself, but I think that I want to give some away to you guys. I had it on my very first one, so I knew because of the crochet hook that that I closed my ends with, I wanted to remember. So I had a marker on there. So I knew it was my first one, and I had to redo it. I had to frog it. And I was able to reuse the yarn, but it was because I didn't use that tension guide, and because I hand did the tension, it was a different size. So if you have any projects at all where you need it to be size specific, you got to get that tension guide, because you're going to get consistency with it. Because I did how many tubes did I do, guys? Was it 16 tubes? I think 8 of each. 8 46 and 8 22 tubes, I believe. So if you need that consistency, I was able to come back to the machine every time. I had even used that tension guide in between, but I like figured out how many cranks to where it fit a certain way, and that's what I used for the and it just was fabulous. And honestly, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, let's see. Shauna says, I haven't made a headband yet. About 99 rows for an adult. Oh, 90 rows for an adult. Shauna, you're funny. No fat fingers. But I can't. Like, I flub it. But Shauna says 90 rows. So, yeah. And PJ Mommy says, Sandy says, I did 90 to 95 rows on her 40. So I think it would be about the same amount of rows. It should be, because all you're getting is a different size width. So on the 32, I would try that 90 to 95. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, guys. So I'm going to get off here. But I will be back at 3 o'clock. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the CranKnit Network. And I want to just tell you all, get in there. And that you can get a machine. You can get a chance to win a machine. And some of the other goodies that are going to go along with it. So, but you have to be a member of that community to get your name in for the drawing for the giveaway. So we'll be live in there. Hopefully that'll go well, because that'll only be the second time I've been live in the CranKnit Network. And I think you guys will all see that it's kind of just like a Zoom. But again, if you can't be there, you don't have to be present to win. I will announce it in the group. I will probably announce it in the Facebook community as well, just in case, so that people see it. But I will email the person specifically, because I have your email when you're in the group. And it's so nice, because then I can actually communicate with you and I don't have to try to track you down. And it's so good. So anyways, thank you all for being here. Shauna and Eston, you guys melt my heart today. Thank you for this. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful box. And thank you, guys. If you haven't got the guide, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. One other thing I do want to say before I go is I want to give a shout out to all of you who have donated to the GoFundMe for my Kenya peoples. They're really struggling. They lost 3 more children have passed away because of all the flooding that's going on. Just mainly it's starvation, and just the cold has gotten to them. Finally, the government has come in and got them. I don't think I talked about this on Monday, but finally the government's gotten them some mattresses. Schools are closed down right now, so they're allowing them to house the people in the schools, which is fabulous. So they're getting inside, which is good. Christine's kind of keeping me posted, but it's not good. But you guys have helped, where I think we've raised like $335 as of now. And I believe if I remember, I think Cheryl and Debbie and Molly and Wendy, who else? I think Sue donated. You guys, thank you all. If I forgot somebody, I'm sorry. But if you have on GoFundMe, you can give $5 on up. I know I had someone reach out to me. They're talking about maybe her and her granddaughter. I don't know if I want to say her name, because I don't know that she wants me to do that, but, or maybe going to sell some hats to be able to give. But if you have, it on your heart to do that, if you can't give, pray for them, because they need prayer right now, because it's not good. It's not good. So, anyways, thank you all. I will leave you on a happy note. Thank you. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You all have a good one. I'll see you guys at 3. I hope to see you at 3 o'clock. All right. See you in the CranKnit Network. Thank you for being here. Bye, everybody. Remember, stay cranky. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.